All right, let's talk about something that so many creative people run into. You have this absolutely brilliant vision, maybe for a wellness retreat or something similar, but how do you turn that passion into a financial reality? How do you see if it'll actually work before you dive in?
I mean, you've got the whole thing mapped out in your head, right? You can picture the exact location, you know the activities you're going to do, the community you're going to build. It's this exciting, passion-fueled idea just waiting to happen.
But here's the thing. That dream of creating community and real transformation, it often smacks right into the hard wall of financial uncertainty. And that passion, it can turn into stress and just total overwhelm the minute you start trying to figure out the numbers.
And that brings us to what we could call the retreat planner's dilemma. It's this huge gap between your powerful vision and the solid financial plan you need to actually make it happen.
This is the stuff that keeps you up at night. You're asking, what on earth should I charge? How many people do I really need to sign up for this to work? What if my costs go up? And, the biggest question of all, after I pour my heart and soul into this, will I actually make any money? So, how do you close that gap? Well, let's look at a solution. Imagine having a single dashboard designed to give you total clarity. Think of it like a financial command center for your dream retreat. The whole process kicks off by just plugging in what you already know. So how many people you expect, the price you're thinking of, and all your costs. Everything from accommodation and food right down to your own facilitator fee. It's all about getting rid of those messy spreadsheets and using simple, clear inputs instead. And here is the magic. The second you put your numbers in, the dashboard just lights up with your entire financial picture. Instantly. You can see your total revenue, your total costs, and, most importantly, your net profit. That's the real number, the money that actually goes into your pocket. Now, a system like this really just boils everything down to two numbers that matter more than anything else. So let's break them down. First up, the big one, your net profit. This is the tangible result you've been searching for. This number represents all your planning, all your hard work, right there. And the crucial thing to get here is, this isn't just revenue. This is your actual take-home pay, after every single cost has been paid. It transforms that fuzzy hope of making some money into a concrete, visible number. Okay, now for the second number. And honestly, this one might be even more powerful for your peace of mind. And that number is 8. So what is 8? That's your break-even point. This means that with just 8 participants, you've covered all your expenses. Every single person who signs up after number 8 is pure profit. This completely changes the game, turning a vague marketing goal into a crystal-clear, achievable target. So you know your baseline profit. That's great. But what if you want to earn more? This is where a tool like this becomes a powerful strategic planner, because you can start playing with all the different scenarios. This is the question that shifts you from just being a planner to being a real strategist. How can you tweak all the little variables to optimize your final outcome? So let's run a quick scenario. What if your marketing really hits the mark and you get just 3 more people to sign up? That one little change adds nearly 3,000 euros to your bottom line, just like that. Or how about this? What if you feel your retreat is a little undervalued? A modest price increase of just 100 euros per person. Boom, that boosts your net profit by another 1,400 euros. Now think about the power of negotiation. Shaving just 10 euros a night off your accommodation cost seems so small, right? But look at that. It adds an extra 700 euros to your pocket. You can even model changes to the whole structure. For instance, what happens if you add an extra night? Well, even after you account for the new costs, you'd still add almost 500 euros to your profit. See, this is about making strategic decisions, not just wild guesses.
Okay, now let's zoom out. The clarity you get from planning one event this perfectly is powerful, for sure. But the real goal, the big dream, is to build something sustainable.
You start here, with one single, beautifully planned and financially clear retreat. But with a system like this, you can start to imagine scaling up. The model is totally repeatable. That financial clarity is what lets you turn a single passion project into a real, thriving business. And here's the ultimate vision, right? Imagine this entire dashboard updating in real time as people register online. Suddenly, your financial forecast isn't some static plan you made weeks ago. It's a living, breathing reflection of your business's health.
So we'll end on this thought. Your vision for creating an impact in the world, it's powerful and it's so important. But the question you really need to ask yourself is, does your financial plan have that same level of clarity, that same power to make your vision a reality?